Good evening, everyone. Welcome to East River Esplanade in New York City, in Manhattan. Let's enjoy the full moon. Today is not just the full moon, it's supermoon, and also later tonight, partial lunar eclipse. It's a little cloudy, as you can see, but the clouds come and go, and we hopefully be able to see the moon out of the clouds sooner rather than later. Queensboro Bridge is on our left, and uptown would be to the left, downtown to the right. Welcome, welcome, and let's enjoy it. It's a little cloudy, as you can see, so the moon kind of shows through the clouds and reflects in the clouds as well. But we're going to go there closer to water and enjoy the views. East River is right here. Hey Angela, good evening. And this is what, FDR Drive, up and downtown, the highway on the east side of Manhattan. We are in midtown, and if you look all the way downtown, right there, you'll be able to see the World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower of the World Trade Center. These buildings here is the part of what's called Sutton Place. It's a nice, beautiful neighborhood on the east side of Midtown Manhattan, and a lot of people here, more than usual. I think they're here to enjoy the view. The view is awesome. The moon looks 10% larger than it usually looks like, because that's why it's called supermoon. And it's right up there in the sky and covered by the clouds, but so bright that even shining through the clouds. Vincent, happy Mid-Autumn Festival, same to you. Irma, hi everyone, good evening, good late evening to Irma. Dharma, hello New York. Angela, good evening, fellow chatters. I think the views are amazing, and it's very peaceful. It's East River. The current is pretty intense, really. Like you would think East River and Hudson River, it's kind of the same thing. Not at all. It's completely completely different dynamics. John Burke, hey. Michelle Holmes, beautiful evening. Yes, I agree 100%. Queensboro Bridge is there if we walk northbound, and we'll probably eventually walk kind of like southbound, and then eventually closer to Midtown area. But right now we see a little bit of Pepsi Cola sign right there, just a little bit, and it's kind of cloudy a little over there. I'm looking at the sky, I see the clouds, I see kind of like cloud level, it's moving, so hopefully we will be able to catch the view of the moon without the clouds in front of it. But even with the clouds, it's super bright. Let's walk a little bit around here and along the water. Hey DC, Irma looks real beautiful. Kevin Chadley, I love walking NYC. Welcome back. Julie Gomez, hello everyone. We're not going to spend all evening here near the river, but we thought, Delilah and I, thought that it would be nice to start here around East River with the view of unobstructed view of the moon. Unfortunately, the only obstruction is clouds, and we cannot remove them, but hopefully the wind will at some point. Irma, we have full cloudy sky. I can't see moon here. Wow. Tony Norman, good evening from Oklahoma. Hi Tony, good to see you. There's a barge here in the middle of East River. I'm gonna walk a little bit up the river, and then we'll turn and walk down, and then we'll pass the point of entry right there, that overpass, and we will move down. Is that a drone? Or no, it's now this day and age it's hard to tell, but I think it looks like a drone, but it's not. It's more like it's an airplane. It's landing in Queens over there somewhere. Austin City Limits, good to see you. DC322, hi. Good evening. Austin, welcome everyone here to Life Walker NYC. Welcome, welcome. Queensboro Bridge, connecting Manhattan to Long Island City in Queens, overpassing Roosevelt Island, which is right there in the middle of the river actually. This one is New York City Ferry. It looks rather empty, only a few people inside and a few people up there. Yeah, the best views, especially if you're visiting and exploring, is from the top. Made some waves. Looking at the moon, still in the clouds. FDR is right there, so it's pretty intense traffic. These days, UN is in session, General Assembly, but it's down the river behind us. We will kind of walk toward there, but this esplanade will not last all the way to the UN, so at some point we will need to exit. But before we do, we will enjoy the views. Happy birthday DC322. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday DC322. And many, many more. Full moon, supermoon, corn moon, harvest moon, so many different names. And partial lunar eclipse later, but it's going to be like starting in a few hours. We're not going to be here, but it's when you will see eventually that the edge of the moon will not be visible, just slightly, maybe 12% at its peak. 12% of the edge of the moon will not be visible because the moon will be covered by the shade of the earth. Earth shade. Shadow will be shadowy. In case if you get lost, it's 55th Street parallel, so we know where we are. Now less clouds there, so we can see moon a little bit better. Hey Clayton, Suarez de Oliveira, hi. We took a day off yesterday after the day of streaming, celebrating Mexican culture, Mexican Independence Day, Mexican parade, and then Mexican celebration in Times Square in the evening. That was awesome. A little tiring, but in a good way. So I needed to recuperate a little bit. What's across there? Queens, Long Island City. Then down there, Williamsburg and Greenpoint in Brooklyn. It's kind of like Queens across there, and Brooklyn is a little bit down that way. United Nations right there in the center. Maximum Sol 1600. What's up, what's up? Where are you watching us from? It's a noise from the highway, sounds of water, and it's kind of like mixed together, so it's very ASMR. And the moon. Austin, I bet you sleep good after Sunday stream. Yes. If I could, I would sleep all day yesterday, but if I could. Hi, NY. Happy birthday to C322. A lot of things going on always in New York still. Feast of San Gennaro. But I figure like I just can't face the crowds like that all the time. It's a little overwhelming. So always good to change the scenery. Maximus, down here in Texas, we are just seeing the moonrise. Yeah, we have what, 3 hours difference? So still enjoying the daylight in Texas. Sort of. Lady J, good evening. Good evening. Ruben Quinones, hi Ruben. Hi photos from around New York. Hi Peter. It's too bad the sky is the cloudy for the partial eclipse. I think 1040 is the peak. It should be reddish in color due to the Earth atmosphere behind the sun's light. It's a red spectrum. Thank you so much, Peter. Yeah, and unfortunately now the moon is slightly it's covered by the clouds. The clouds are not very thick, right? But they thick enough to distort the bright light of the moon, even though it's very bright. But you know, when without the clouds we would see the geometrically perfect round shape of the moon, full moon. But you know, it's better than nothing, because it could have been like super cloudy, rainy, and that would not even be visible at all. So not complaining. In fact, it has its charm, you know, I think. And the moonlight reflecting in the water, and the buildings reflecting in the water too. When the moon in the sky looks like big pizza pie, it means it's full moon. Diana, good evening from Brazil. Boa noite. Good evening, Diana. Michael Mancha, marvelous. Good evening, Alan. Everyone. Hi, Michael. RJ, screenshots. Thank you for the weather. 72 F22C. Wind a little bit. Humidity is not too bad. Feels fresher by the water. Maximus, I can see the moon from my front yard. It's probably because the edges are cloudy. Michael, it's a bigger pizza pie. Did you ever feel like you could eat the whole pizza pie, like not just tiny personal size, but like large pizza pie easily? Like you have this feeling of confidence that you're so hungry you can eat a whole pizza? Peter, it's a super full moon today and tomorrow, because the moon is at perigee hour. It is closest to Earth in its orbit. Yes, it looks 10% out of, it might not be a straight geometrical, you know, formula at this point, but The moon today looks 10% larger than it usually looks to us, and that's because it is at the closest to the Earth distance at this point. Maximus Pizza Pasta, put it in the box, bring it here, and put it on my door. Your boy Kobe. Hi, your boy Kobe. What's in Missouri? In 28C in Missouri. Well, pretty hot. And not humid too much, which is good. Jeff Chef, good to see you. Hi from Ontario. Irma, half of normal pizza is enough for me. Half of normal pizza is 4 decent sized slices. Michael. And why? Welcome everyone. Hit the like button. Ambrose, good to see you. Good evening, Ambrose. Surfboard, he has been there, done that. Hi, surfboard. Alright, looks like it's a little bit less clouds right now. A little bit less. Yo, Kobe, are you trying to check the weather everywhere in the world? Sayana, pizza margarita is the best. You know, one of the best pizzas. Yes, 100%. Peter, a delight to see you here tonight. Angela. Ruben, greetings. Surfboard. Michael M. I was born here in the city. Big original Queens, Astoria. Hi, 100 people watching our stream. Welcome, welcome. We are standing here at the East River overlooking on the opposite side, and in the middle, Roosevelt Island in the middle, and Long Island City on the opposite side of the river, and of course, full moon today, super moon. Super full moon today, and lunar eclipse later in the evening. Michael M. Excellent. Angela, sun hasn't set here yet, so can't see the moon until it gets dark. And why? Hi, Ambrose, Peter, Angela, Michael, and Surfboard. Ruben, nice view from where you are. Oh, thank you, Ruben. Let's walk a little bit. See? A river in name only. Though it has been called a river for centuries, the East River is actually a tidal strait, a narrow waterway connecting larger bodies of water and part of a larger estuary, a mix of salt and fresh water that flows into the sea. Unlike a true river, the flow of this tidal strait can change directions completely. Wow, it's quick. Variable currents make it difficult for most marine life to establish habitat, but oysters and other shellfish find safety by lodging themselves in the rocks and riverbed. Technically it's not a river, but it's called East River. Okay, now we kind of see the moon brighter with less clouds. Wow. And why, a big hello to everyone. Thank you for being here. Austin, nice view. Ruben, wow. Maximus, I'm having flashbacks from April 4th. I do not have any idea why. What was on April 4th? Surfboard, the water is considered brackish. Salt and fresh. What if I zoom out a little bit? Let's see how it's gonna look like. A little darker, but with more angles. Nice, but a little dark. Michael M. I'm in New York, state of mind. Maximus April 4th. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. You know what's funny? I was standing right here on that, on top of that overpass, streaming. I just forgot what day it was. Thank you for reminding. It was solar eclipse, partial, unfortunately not full solar eclipse, but that was pretty decent experience. Sayana, beautiful. Surfboard, yeah, they did a good job on refurbishing the area, yes, and this is fairly new too. It's a nice, comfortable overpass over there above FDR, and to continue walking southbound, we would need to end up on that East River Esplanade, which is where we're going right now. Kitsune, Rhode Island trains. Correction for Maximus, April 8th for the solar eclipse. Thank you. Well, one of those days. Oh wow! Now we're about to leave, and the moon is shining bright. Let's go back for a second. The clouds have left the sky. Karma, very beautiful view. Servo thumbnail, postcard. Happy early Halloween, everybody. Yes. Address C, New York. Maximus, thanks. Address C, hi. Now, let me attempt to take a picture with a better resolution. Be right with you. I'm not going anywhere. Just, oh, it's getting windy. Pretty cold. By the river. Beautiful, isn't it? Wow, now it's really bright. Now it's perfect. Wow. And you're looking through the lens when you're looking like natural look with not through the lens, but really standing here, it looks so much brighter. Awesome, welcome Pedros East. Thanks for stopping by. And wow, this is beautiful. Austin, breathtaking. What if we zoom out a little? It will be a little darker, but it will show more of the moonlight in the water. Irma, thumbs up, but it's really dark, so I don't personally like that. So let me go back to normal zoom like this. Let's all hold hands, surfboard. Wow. This is beautiful. Thank you, clouds, for letting us enjoy this super moon. Chef, no, that is not Brooklyn Bridge. That is Queensboro Bridge, right there. Brooklyn Bridge would be down that way. It's not visible from here because Manhattan is a little shaped a little funny, but it's down that way somewhere toward downtown. This is midtown, 60th Street, 61st Street East. This is the bridge that's going over Roosevelt Island into Long Island City in Queens. You can also walk on that bridge, but I would not recommend unless you're really looking for borderline safety, because all these bikes and scooters that's moving on that bridge was really not designed to accommodate all the moving parts, sharing a very narrow path with people. So it's just something horrible waiting to happen. Sometimes it feels like you find yourself, you're walking there, you're enjoying this, but you cannot lose your focus, not even for a second, because it's just not safe walking there. Hey Plush Mickey, Chef, you're welcome. RJ McKenzie, how's everyone recovering from the Mexican celebration on Sunday? Thank you so much for the question. I personally took a day off yesterday to recover. Not that I was super tired, but that was something else. Parade was amazing, long but amazing, but the evening, the crowds in Times Square, that was something else. Maximus, goodbye song, hello moon, for the beautiful things you have to bloom. Nicely said. And why, let's go out to 100 likes. What do we have? 85. Yes, final stretch to 100 likes. Thank you. Irma L, you had an amazing long day. Thank you, Irma. Thank you for watching and enjoying with all of us. This is such a beautiful view. I'm enjoying it. I don't even want to move right now. Let's stay here for another couple of minutes. What do you think? Shall we? Neil 99, happy Supermoon L. Thank you so much. And the other day, the day before the Mexican parade and celebration, when I was in Little Italy, and I just want to share because I promised that I will get something, and I'm not sure if everyone was in chat the other day, so I just want to say that thank you for those who donated. And I went back after the stream and I got a cannoli, and we shared the cannoli with Delilah, and I got her pork buns. No, it's not Italian, but Chinatown is right there, and Delilah likes pork buns. So And the story about the cannoli is like, it goes like this. Peter, the mass of humanity in Times Square for the Mexican parade was unreal. Yes. You know, it felt like, you know, when I find myself in such a crowd, it feels like, oh, first of all, even if you don't believe in God, you have to say a prayer. You have to say a prayer, and the prayer goes like, Dear God, please don't trigger any sort of panic, because this will be the end of it. So, amen. So that would be the first thing to do. And you occasionally repeat it in your mind. As we could see, the people trying to get through on the edge of the crowd, it was impossible. They were very pissed. And at some point it felt like, you know, they will start being more proactive trying to get through, and that was not a good idea. And at some point the whole crowd kind of shook, like kind of got pushed, and it's like, I was like, nah, it's not happening today. But in all honesty, it was for the most part it was great, but that particular crowd against the wall, that was, you know, when you have a feeling that you're stuck and you have nowhere to go. Surfboard, oh my god, my moon has a crack in it. Thanks, Sal. Thank you so much for your support, Surfboard. So Neo99 and everybody else. So that evening in Little Italy, I went there, and I was like, I know Delilah doesn't like cannolis, but you know, in the relationships, sometimes we do things we don't really like, but we do it because we love the other person. So based on that logic, I got cannoli because I love cannoli, and Delilah kind of like, yeah. And we shared it, so that was good. And of course, pork buns, you know, that's for Delilah, because sometimes Delilah likes something like that to, you know, snack on. So that was good. That was awesome. Thank you for everyone who supported us on that evening, and always thank you again, Surfboard, for your donation right now. And I hope your moon will not have a crack next time you look at it. Well, they say the moon is actually artificial, but we're not going to go into that discussion right now, right? Who knows? We will never know. Ruben, great new Maximus, downtown Texas. They are starting to see the moon and seeing the moon glow and seeing the sunset. Nice. Peter, she could have had tiramisu and you a cannoli. I was thinking about it, and it's probably it's a good idea for the next time. Thank you, Peter. Peter, the moon is made of green cheese. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nice. Nice. I think we're going to continue walking, and occasionally we're going to look back and look at the moon, of course. Let's go. Now I feel I have a sense of accomplishment, because I wanted to see the moon. I wanted to show you the moon unobstructed. So we got it. See, the esplanade goes there, elevated, but if you want to walk further down, then we will need to walk downstairs and get on that esplanade and walk there before we eventually turn right and walk through the streets of Midtown East. Maximus, good evening, a good night to all the sleeping with delight tonight. Josh Evelyn, good evening, it's full moon tonight. Yep. Well, McDonald's, Starbucks will be on dark side of the moon one day. One day, RJ, there is a boy on the moon with a fish hook. DreamWorks proved it. Yes, absolutely. Scientifically proven fact. DreamWorks made it their intro. Yep. A cute one. Fergus McTavish. Wow, such an amazing view, isn't it? Hugo, hello NYC. Surfboard. Well, we have the best shot. Seriously, like sense of humor. I love it. Surfboard, moonshine. Green cheese and moonshine. Richard, good evening. Great views tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying. So this is FDR and the sign that says exit 8 Midtown Tunnel and East 34th Street. Exit 10 East 49th Street, and right there exit 11 East 53rd Street. Pretty heavy traffic. Paul, I have a powerful telescope. The craters on the moon are amazing. I'll look at them. Maximus fun fact, the moon turns red because the earth is blocking the sunlight, so it turns dark, has a reddish haze to its color. Thank you so much. Look. Surfboard. FDR is always busy. And why? Our chat is always fun. Great when viewers can speak with the host and each other. And why? Our chat is always fun. Its creators can speak. Thank you, and why? 55th Street and Sutton Place, but we are not going there into the streets yet. Let's walk along the water a little bit more. If we get buffers, if we're buffering, if whatever happens, let me know, but right now so far so good. Surfboard and why? Nicely said. I think we all know what kind of message that is. What a powerful message. Thank you so much for acknowledging this, and why. I'm going to occasionally stop and look at the moon from different angles. Maximus Sanchez set in downtown Texas. Downtown Texas? What downtown in which city in Texas? I don't know how to get to that. How to get to the waterfront? I guess I missed the turn. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine because we're looking at the moon for 38 minutes, and I don't want anyone to get bored. So we will start browsing right here. This is East 53rd. Lots of scaffoldings. That is like on both sides of the street. So it looks rather uneventful, but we're not going to be here all the time. So now we're going to zigzag. Well, we tried to conquer the moon in UK after we got bored with the Earth. Alright, let's explore a little bit. This is Sutton Place South. You know, this area, this is southern edge of Sutton Place. Sutton Place is not a huge neighborhood, but a very prestigious and nice historic neighborhood. Part of the neighborhood, rather. Depends on how you want to call it. But locals proudly say I live in Sutton Place, you know, because it's not like I live in Midtown East, I live in Sutton Place. Hey Daryl, good evening. Maximus Garland is where I am. Ah. See? Now we can barely see the moon. The buildings are pretty tall, just partially from here. They also have windows facing the river and Long Island City. They have the best views. Photos, where are we going tonight? Any idea? Let's brainstorm a little bit. We're on East 55th, on the east side. Something reasonable that is doable and interesting. Any suggestions? We're on First Avenue and 55th Street or 56th. Or something like 53rd? 53rd, my apology. 53rd. It's getting darker every second, and make sure you feel the light tonight. Angela, what is closed? Awesome, thank you, Sir Board, for your donation. Let's see. United Nations, 10 blocks from here, but there must be a lot of security there, so I don't know if I want to go into that area. But let's walk a few blocks before we start making turns. M15 bus here is going northbound to East Harlem. Surfboard, field of light still open? You know, it's a good question. I don't even know. What? Let's see if we can find out. That would be south of the United Nations area. Let's walk down this line. Let's see what happens. For a surfboard, I don't think so. You know, honestly, I don't think so either. It's been open for a very long time, and I'm glad we explored it right after it opened. A scaffolding city. Is 51st. It's cloudy and 70 Fahrenheit, and overnight will be 67, so not bad. This is westbound view from First Avenue and 51st Street. Michael, everything I see in the city, staying Alice always comes to mind. Ah, the moon right there. Photos technically not 100%, but God feeling. Photos NY, hola. Okay. That's a little bit downhill, so it's easier to walk. Approaching East 50th Street. Oh, USA flag should still be on the moon. Yeah, somewhere there. Right, said Fred. Hi, good evening. Looking beautiful in New York tonight. Photos, fun fact. Our moon is capitalized because that's its name. The moons of other planets are lowercase because they're not that important to our life. Flashmaker is super beautiful. Can't wait to see it here in Hawaii. LL, the moon, Austin, wow, photos. Didn't know that. Mitchell Place. This is East 49th Street. We're on the east edge, east side of Manhattan. East 49th Street and First Avenue. We're approaching United Nations, but I think the signal bus could be, I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's going to be good or bad or ugly. The street for a change, let's try, see what happens. AJ Chulo. See Chrysler building here from this angle. Paul Rolling Stones will do a concert on the moon. A one-way ticket though. Nah, they're pretty comfortable on this planet. They don't need to go anywhere. Especially at this age. It's 48th Street and First Avenue. The Trump World Tower, another tower that belongs to Trump Organization. I don't even know if I should continue walking there. There's a massive security checkpoint, and that's because of the United Nations Assembly. So I'll probably cross the street down there. Because they'll be like, what you doing here with this camera? Nothing bad. Prove it. Then I will ask Peter, and Peter will say, yep, nothing bad. Empire State Building is purple in recognition of the Latino Film Festival and the movie Penguin. And at the top of the World Trade Center is purple too. The antenna. Austin, nah, not a good idea. So we'll back up a little bit and maybe cross First Avenue and walk towards Second, and then we'll zigzag over there a little bit. This is the area around the United Nations. South of the area that's called Sutton Place. Austin, Sunday is the first day of autumn. Already? So about, oh, can you live stream your own? Yeah, that's so funny. Well, it will probably be live for a couple of seconds. What? For what? For trespassing? So, that's funny. Gerson, Castañeda, Gerson. This is New York City. Nueva York. I don't know, in different languages it's different, slightly different. But most use New York, it's international, but some of them are translated. And why I love autumn. I like how everyone is using this proper terminology. Autumn. Autumn is falling upon us. Michael M., the haunting season is near. Beware mortals and have some cheer. So yep, the camera will turn sideways and we'll hear Al scream. I don't want to go through all that, so I apologize. No such entertainment tonight. And what? Then Delilah will go into panic mode. She'll have to take over the golden gimbal. Photos not today, but there's a nice bakery several blocks north. Overshire's check is out there. Aha, several blocks north. On First Avenue. Gerson from Colombia. Oh, welcome. Buenas noches. So we're just playing, I know. Trying to behave and stay out of trouble. Or we'll get a strike. A strike from Delilah. It's gonna be a special strike. Gimbal strike. I'm kidding. But you know, there's no reason to get into trouble for no reason. Pardon the pun. RJ, nothing screams Halloween like September. LOL. Yeah. A little early for that. But if you think about it, it's next month, so damn. Morton Williams, one of them here. Miguel Reynoso, do you speak Spanish? Oh, no, I don't. I honestly don't. I can say a few words, but but I cannot put them together, so I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. I wish. Photos are closed at this time. Just a high quality bakery to keep on the list for the future. Thank you so much. I saw that name. I think this is not the only location. I think they have a few. Sounds familiar. We're approaching East 47th Street. For my hotel in New York City recently, I slept with bed bugs. Oh, I asked for a single room. What hotel? I mean, you don't have to say it, but it's just horrible. It's just terrible that they had them, because they have to inspect it all the time. Orders or washers. The OG location is on the Upper East Side, 78th Street. That's why, because it rings the bell, but I cannot recall where. Thank you. '78th Street on Upper East Side. We're on East 47th Street and First Avenue. 2nd Avenue. Oh, we walk faster than I thought. And before we start zigzagging and will not see the moon tonight again, one more look. Right there. Welcome everyone. Don't forget your likes. Likes are very important. Thank you so much for your likes. And subscribe if you're new. Dharma L, what a soothing voice. Oh, thank you kindly. Angel Pumpkin Spice has already hit the shelves here. Paul, I got a lot of my laps. You usually pay for that in Amsterdam. Oh no, you should have gotten full refund and make a stink out of it, and let him accommodate you for free next time, hopefully with no bed bugs at all. But that was horrible. Let's walk toward 3rd Avenue. Gerson Castaneda, I'm subscribed. Thank you so much. RJL, do you believe Halloween needs more scholarly research? I think it's been researched enough. It's been commercial. Trick-or-treating is kind of, I don't know, this day and age, I personally would not want my children to get candy from random people and eat them. Take them, yes. Eat them, no. Other than that, my only suggestion, I wish it was earlier in the year, so instead of a cold end of October, would have been nice if it was, let's say, I don't know, August 31st, for example. Elias, good evening. I'm gonna show you who's driving that car. An old dude. Okay, an old dude on a Mercedes. That's a look. First of all, I was in front of his car. He didn't care, looks like. But the fun part is that his exit is blocked by another car, and the dude is sitting there and can see all the situation and not moving. This is rather funny, but I don't want to be there and witness a development of that situation. But the old man is honking like no tomorrow. You heard? I walked away and he's still honking. Well, for how he did not. Now he's talking to the guy. He's talking to the guy. He got out of his car and he's approached the guy and talked to him and walked away. So maybe the guy will move. Maybe he gave the guy a few bucks. I don't know. But wow. He did not have a clear exit. He had someone in front of his car, and he was jerking his car anyways. What a jerk. Everyone is in the mood to beep beep. Everybody can have a nice day. Everybody is losing it. But you know what it is? What did we say in the sky tonight? A full moon. It's full moon. We have to be careful, more careful around full moon, because seriously, you think it's a joke? It's not a joke. People get a little edgy around full moon. Yeah, Richard, you're right. Fergus, best just to ignore. Absolutely, that's what I did. Tommy G, greetings from Long Island. Peter, the only research Halloween needs is what is the best candy. Yeah, be sure the candy is sealed wrappers. Yes, absolutely. See, there was a situation out of nowhere, but I hope it got resolved, because the dude walked out of his car and talked to the guy who was blocking his exit. Hi Bonnie, hi Jennifer. Almost 200 people watching us. Welcome everyone. Thank you for exploring New York City. We are on Lexington Avenue. Lexington Avenue and East 47th Street. Maximus red moon tonight with delight. Bonnie, hello, wishing you all great evening. Thank you, same to you. Thank you for taking us out, of course. So we're on Lexington, and JP Morgan Chase skyscrapers, they are sticking out from Park Avenue. It's a partial view, but it's so big. Cannot see the moon from here because the buildings are blocking the view, but we had a good almost 40 minutes of enjoying it. This is northbound Lexington Avenue at East 47th Street. And this is southbound. So let's walk down Lexington for now. Chrysler building is ahead of us. It's on 42nd in Lexington. And welcome to everyone who's watching but not chatting. Glad to have you here. Thank you for watching. You can always chat if you feel like it. Michael Remarkable. East 46 in Lexington. $1.50 pizza across the street. Not bad. Can't go wrong with $1.50 a slice of pizza right there. The Helmsley building is red, white, and blue. Wow. Maybe we should take a better look at it because I like the illumination right now. Right there. So we're gonna walk a block and be right in front of it. Pluto 2020, hi Pluto 2020. Used to be 99 cents. I think there are still a few locations that are 99 cents, but if they put pepperoni on it, it becomes $2.50 right away. So, or if they put 2 toppings, it becomes $3.50. Still not bad compared to others. Not exactly the same, but here's the spot. There's the MetLife building there and a Helmsley building. Pluto, hello, Brooklyn, born and raised. Angela, pretty. Maybe I should back up a little bit so we can see the illumination better, because right now we're right near the building, see? So we cannot enjoy completely. So let's walk up the block. And that's new JP Morgan Chase skyscraper. Higher John, good. Hi Neville, good evening. Tenny G, good evening, such a beautiful city. So let me walk to 47th, next block, and look back and see. Pluto, love you all. Stay safe in this world and have a great night. Thank you so much. Same to you. This is Park Avenue northbound from East 47th Street. Porters, do you think there will be a Chase branch or an ATM in the new JP Morgan Chase building? I don't know. It's too big for the branch. But maybe on the bottom somewhere, I don't know. I think it's a major corporate office, but perhaps a branch would be understatement. If they have a branch, it's going to be a gigantic one. Okay, let's take a look at the Helmsley building. Hi, 200 people watching us right now. Oh, I feel the surface is shaking below. There's subway lines a bit down below as well. And not just subway lines, but a lot of railroad tracks down there. Energy, will we be seeing Times Square tonight? I don't know. I still have a little bit of PTSD from Times Square from 2 nights ago. Last week is still beautiful. Bonnie, that is cool. Let's zoom out a little. Look. That is the view. For the Swan Waterbuild's main tenant is TD Bank, and they have an ornate branch on the first floor. I guess you're right. And after all, they have to represent. So there should be a branch. RJ, beautiful. Peter, if they don't have banking services on the ground floor of the new Chase building, I would be shocked, right? You're probably all right. They should have something. I'm Savoy. Our power just came back on from Hurricane Francine here in South Louisiana, and I'm watching y'all. Congratulations. I'm glad you're safe and you have power back. I'm Savoy, and thank you for chatting. Enjoy. Let's enjoy. Thank you for watching and spending your time exploring New York City with us. Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, like, and share. Moon toads, wow, crazy. It is crazy, you know, the natural disasters is just, it's just horrible sometimes. I hope everyone stays safe and sound. Bunny, oh nice, the power came back. I think we will not go to Times Square tonight, but we'll probably walk through and into Grand Central Terminal to enjoy it a little bit, and from there we will probably end up on 42nd Street, so we'll see, but the probability is extremely low. Photos. Nice, always a good feeling when the power returns. Mega Drive. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I'll just say Mega. Nice. Michael, yep, Mother Nature is getting really pissed off. Blame it on the humans. RJL, I encourage you to watch the show, the Casa Grandes. Thank you for the recommendations, RJ. Is it on Netflix? What streaming service is it on? Wait, Casa Grandes. It sounds like skyscrapers in Spanish, right? I'm just trying to kind of like translate it. Oh look, Gillian Mark's work right there. First of all, the view. This one is toward Times Square, somewhat. That's the Helmsley building. And look what I spotted. You have to really look all over the place. This is Bobby Vance, the original New York City Bobby Vance. I heard that name. Who I heard it from? Delilah, I think. Who else? Rodolfo Hernandez. What is that supposed to mean? Cute emoji though. 237 Park Avenue. Right here. You cannot miss that this is their style, Jillian Mark. We saw the sculptures in downtown, different ones. And look how cool, you can sit down and you can take a picture. Except for not too many people know about this one, so we can explore this one and no people will be jumping up and down. RJ, nice statue. Big house, yeah, I was kind of like translating it, sort of like big house, skyscrapers, Casa Grandes. Oh, I'm like, the zoom looks a little, there you go, this is much better. RGL, it's about the Mexican family in a big city around the Great Lakes. Ah, thank you, thank you. Peter, I should think you have had enough Times Square to last you a month. Yep. Kim the Hardy, did the moon already happen? It's happening now, and we started our stream looking at the moon, enjoying the views over East River. So when we're done with the stream, you're more than welcome to scroll back and take a look at it. Photos. See, my Spanish is at 0%, so I'm not even playing. Photos from around New York. Skyscraper in Espanol. Rascacielos. See, I would never translate this one. Thank you so much. Rascacielos. Alright, let's take one more look at this one. Does this one have a name? We can definitely tell whose work this is. Pineapple Water. I would love it if it was a date and brought food and ate at the table. You know what? This is a great idea with the dog and bunny. Memorable. This is so true. This is so true. But you know, during the day there is a higher chance that someone will be here. But I don't expect too many people on this side of the street. But you are so right, and that would be romantic, different, and memorable, and the pictures, of course. And it has two stools right here, so you know you can. To be honest, I don't know. I think security would let you, you know, have a nice day. It's technically not supposed to be used as a picnic table. But that would be so cool, right? At least for a moment, you know, just for a moment. Take a picture. Yeah, see? Jillian Mark. If you're not familiar with Jillian Mark works, just Google it. You will be amazed. They have their work all over the world. They have Instagram account and, you know, social media. They're very popular. Once you catch the style, once you kind of like start paying attention to it and you look them up online and you read a little bit about them, you become a fan of their work. And they have a purpose. They support and promote and kind of like play part in trying to save the animals of those species that are, you know, endangered species, and they try to send a message to the world that, you know, we have to all live in peace and harmony with the animals and not to kill them for profit, but to make sure that their habitats are maintained and they are living creatures, not the things of the past. And they do it in such a nice way, very original and very understandable. So it's a combination of interaction, art, sculpting, and just altogether it's powerful. It's powerful. This is MetLife building. Is a recent statue installed? I don't know. They not permanent. They are being installed for a long while and then they travel around the world. But see, I'm glad I found it tonight. Served or Hacienda. Thank you, Surfboard. Funface, congrats on a successful weekend. Looks like you got 1K more subscribers on the weekend. Yes, thank you so much for noticing. And yes, I forgot to mention, what do we have now? 36.6, 36.7, or maybe already 36.8. I'm not sure. I think we were very close to 36.8K. Yes, a lot of people found our channel over the weekend. We thank you all for watching and enjoying, and those who found our channel and subscribed, we welcome you to our channel and thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we jumped from 35 plus K to 36 big plus K over the weekend. Thank you so much. Jason, Guitar, Pineapple, they should send a message to Namibia, who just authorized the elimination of hundreds of elephants, oh boy, and tigers and rhinos, the most valuable of their resources. Pan Am building, yep. Anyway, hi Yupikale, Nelly Castillo, the Wild Couch Party. Funface, congrats, thank you Funface. Surfboard of Hacienda, yeah, I'm just going back in chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yupikayai, my wife and me, and the 2 kids she wants. RJ reminds me of the film Zootopia. Yes, that was a good idea, Pineapple, about a date near that statue, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I didn't see very much of patrolling around the building, but there's a possibility that, but at least for a few minutes, I guess you should be able to enjoy it if you bring someone there. Grand Central Terminal here. Surfboard, my New York Giants think on us. BPM, love from the UK. Thank you so much for watching us so late at night. BPM. And welcome to the chat and to the channel. This is the world famous spot. Very recognizable, and the clock in the middle. In the middle of the floor, the first floor. 9:15, 16, no, what is it, 9:17, 9:16 right now, the clock is right. Grand Central Station. Let me zoom out so you can see more. Boom. Photos, check this out. See on the ceiling? The green ceiling isn't the original. Oh, the green ceiling isn't the original. Nelly Castillo, yes, the dog and lady rabbit. It's A wild couch party. There are more animals. They are by my job at Wall Street, the Trump building, 40 Wall Street. Oh, really? 40 Wall Street. Because we know there's several installed by the Oculus. But you're right, there's more. 40 Wall Street. Thank you for the information. BPM just subscribed. Thank you so much and welcome. Farisi Nordin, big love from Indonesia. Good morning, Indonesia. Hi, Farisi. Rain, did it start yet? Did what start yet? The full moon, yes. Right said Fred. Hi, right said Fred. Oh la la, gotta love it. Design. Michael M., my old man work for Conrail. Back in the late 70s, I had all access when I was a kid. Awesome memories. Nelly, the Wild Couch Party is a birthday celebration cakes. RJ, Grand Central is glorious. Green, the eclipse, yeah, eclipse is about to, it's probably starting about now, 9:18. I think not, in about an hour it will be visible a little bit, but we cannot stay on the east side all the time, so we started there. We saw the full moon, not yet eclipsing, but right now I think it's eclipsing. This portion is called Vanderbilt Hall, and I call it Vanderbilt. It's Vanderbilt actually, and it's occasionally it changes into something else like exhibits or like right now. What is this? Oh, look at that, Lego. But of course it's after hours. But look at the projection, nice. I'm gonna play our music right now. Yeah, it's a Lego stuff. I don't know. There is something behind this. I need to check it out. But there is a possibility that during normal business hours, they have something going on behind this wall. But look how cute that is, and it's on the ceiling and it's on the wall. What a cool projection. Hi, Trini Jam. Michael, oh, Richard, very cool. Nelly, nice. Austin, unique. Trini, Christmas is coming. RJ, I love Legos when I was a kid. Michael, ole. Surfboard, my father was in in the Longshoremen's Union in New York. That's a little bit of Mexican music, yes. Still have it in my file right there, so that was a little bit of copyright, so that was just for a few seconds. Yeah, it's a several minutes video, and then it's on a loop, but it's cool. I think Lego is promoting their game, right? Looks like it. As for the web, this event was today only. Oh boy. You know, there's so much stuff going on, so much. But I'm glad we caught a little bit of what's left, and that's not bad. It's projections on the wall. All right. Exit to 42nd Street. Ah, it's a restaurant space right here. Exiting, it's a Pershing Square. That space, that area around across the street is called Pershing Square. We're on 42nd. Completed in 1913. 111 years ago. Started construction, of course, much earlier, but completed in 1913. They redid the whole other side. Yes, they actually did. They changed it. It was restaurant, but it was different. It looked different. Now it's more grounded, so to speak. And this is the summit. That blue light up there, we cannot see the whole top of the building, but where you see blue light, right underneath is an observation deck, 3 floors of observation deck. Christian Hansen, hi Christian, thank you so much, you're very kind. Happy full moon and Tuesday night. I think we will walk toward Bryant Park, and Bryant Park will be our final destination for tonight. Local time in New York, 9:01 to 6. This is Madison Avenue. Grand Central Madison entrances between 42nd and 48th Street, so between here and over there. Direct entrance to the lower level Grand Central Station, or they call it Grand Central Madison because the Smoke Island Railroad recently opened. Not so recently, I don't even remember, but maybe a year ago or so. Oh, time flies, I don't even know. The Mega Tank Fan, nice looking. Thank you, the Mega Tank Fan, and welcome to the chat, to the channel. So about my I saw Zeppelin in '77. Michael M, glorious Christian, thank you for the emojis. Yes, members emojis. I need to add some. I need to refresh my emojis. Well, it told me several times. I was like, always forget. I need a manager, and Delilah is my manager. So we need to refresh it seasonably. So, but to do that at some point. The Salesforce Tower and the Bank of America Tower in the middle there. Now the Castillo allowed Bryant Park for the Christmas holiday and the freezing weather with all decorations. Oh yes. When they transformed Bryant Park into Winter Village. Oh my God, wait a minute. Look at this. See? What a view. I mean, I wish I could stand in the middle of the street. So I will not be able to. So how about this? We're gonna stand here, wait until the light crosses and look again. This is the absolutely unobstructed, gorgeous full moon view. Wow. Right on 42nd Street. This is geometrically perfect, right in the middle of the buildings. Peaches, the moon is so big and beautiful. Wow. Wow, let me stabilize the camera in just a second. I think we should have a slightly better look from the opposite corner, but let's explore it from different sides of the street. Oh, the Luna, beautiful. It is, absolutely. Let me cross the street slowly and carefully. Chrysler Building and full moon. See, you have to be geometrically in between to see it perfectly. In the middle of the street, you have to be in the middle of the street. But what a view! And why so beautiful. Let me back up a little. Maybe we will have a slightly different angle. A little further down. I will not promise you, but this view was amazing. Now we cannot see it. We see Chrysler Building. Usually that's iconic view that everyone's taking pictures of, but that light that we cannot see on the right is, and that's a reflection of Bank of America Tower on the left and actual tower on the right. Joseph Taylor, Michael M, fascinating. Angela, Wood, Joseph. Now I will approach Fifth Avenue and I will look back, and maybe we'll cross around Fifth Avenue, and there we will see. Hopefully another kind of gorgeous view. torches. Oh, dispensary. Look at that. Not open yet, but no, it's actually looks like it's open. I mean, there is a window that dispenses stuff, but they sell it as they work on the interior. Wow, not wasting time at all. Let's look back. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, because we can see the moon above the buildings. This is, remember we used to try to see Manhattan Hedge a block away from here looking in the opposite direction, but this is something else. Wow. Wow. Michael, I do kind of miss the city gridlock. So much to see and do. You know, we started with a gorgeous view and we're not done yet, but we are enjoying the gorgeous view again. Totally different. We looked at the moon above East River, and now we're looking at the moon above Midtown at 42nd Street, iconic 42nd Street. Let me cross. Now we cannot see Chrysler Building, but we see the moon in the center, up there. Isn't it something? That was something to see. And literally, KNA is the moon 240,000 miles away. Something like that. Christian corn moon, does that mean it will rain corn on the cobs? That would be nice, preferably cooked well, I mean prepared with salt and butter and all that, cilantro in it. Features wow is right. Austin, Al, can you zoom in maybe? We'll try, let's give me a second. Just give me a second, I will do that. They don't even see the moon. They're all looking this way. They don't even know what they're missing, those guys. Okay, let me try to zoom. M42 crosstown bus. Good night, Angela. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you again soon. I think I'm gonna walk across the street again because I want to catch at least once more Chrysler building in the frame, not just the moon but also the Chrysler building. Blast Mickey, hello Mr. Moon. Showcat, hey, good morning, beautiful moon. Hi, Showcat. And the Empire State Building is purple, but we'll take a look at it in a few moments. Wow. Gloria, good night, Ellen, everyone alive. Good night, Gloria. We will see you again later. A new tower, another one under construction. And Empire State Building, partially purple. Austin, 238,000 miles. You're right. Google it. Richard, when you get caught between the moon and New York City. Richard, great idea for a walk. Thanks so much. You're so welcome, Richard. Thank you so much for enjoying. This is 5th Avenue, northbound from West 42nd, actually East 42nd on my side of the street and West 42nd on the opposite side of the street. And the moon shines up the ocean at Coney Island Beach like a huge torchlight. Yes, that would be another beautiful view. Alright, we're on 42nd. This is New York Public Library. Pedicabs, I don't think they do enough business. They're just floating around midtown and blasting the music. That's all they do. Mariana Ionescu, evening. Is it time to walk in together? Hello, hello. Hi, Mariana Ionescu. Michael, picture is perfect. See? And from here we see the trees. The moon is somewhere hidden by the buildings on the right hand side. So we had a good angle. to the lights of Times Square ahead of us right there, but we're not going to go to Times Square tonight because we are a little bit Times Squared up right now. If you found our channel tonight during the stream, I hope you subscribed. Please subscribe, like, and share. And welcome. Let's explore New York City together. If you subscribed in the past or recently, we appreciate each and every one of you. Our amazing viewers. 36.8K subscribers and counting. To the left, RJ. Yeah. But right now, I think we cannot see the moon from this angle, but we see the summit. See? Is that building a museum? This one? No, it's a New York Public Library. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It looks like a museum, right? But it's not. It's a library, but because it's an old architecture, it has beautiful, amazing interior and artwork all around it. So, and it's a free to enter it. So you can, if you're in midtown and it's open, you just go inside. You don't have to spend a lot of time there, but it's definitely worth about minimum 15-20 minutes of your time. This is Bryant Park. And the purple Empire State Building through the trees. I want to thank our amazing moderators. And why Austin City Limits, Sunshine After Rain, Audie, Ambrose, and Noble Sweetness. Thank you so much for always helping us with moderating the hell out of this channel, especially on a busy day like we had on Sunday. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Met is uptown, yep, on Fifth Avenue as well. Oh, is it? No, it's on. Yes, it's on Fifth Avenue, and Museum of Natural History. That one is on the opposite side, on Central Park West. I want to thank you so much for working with us and watching our stream, traveling New York City together. I hope we enjoyed the super full moon tonight from different angles, and thank you so much for enjoying it with us. We will see you later. We will see you sooner rather than later. Have a fantastic rest of the day or the beginning of a new one. Stay happy and healthy. And take a good care of yourselves and your loved ones. Almost 2 hours. Wow, time flies. Austin, Al, we appreciate your kind words. Thank you, Austin. Michael, glad you're not crushed mulch. So about thank you, Flash Mickey, you're welcome. Austin, you're welcome. Thank you. And why? Thank you so much. Richard, good night. Alan, Delilah, thank you. Thank you so much for mentioning Delilah, my better half, and the genius behind this channel, actually. Austin, take care, fellow mods. Sportado in Canada is super bright, the moon. Wow. And why? Thank you, my fellow mods. Julie Gomez, see you. Bye bye, everyone. Good night, everyone. We will see you soon. Good night.